You know the kids, they need their food. I have no idea.
Ladies and gentlemen, bit of quiet. Imagine for a moment this is your opening day at school. Maybe I should just say, Jambo! Arande! Try again. Well, let's start by saying welcome everybody to this lovely evening. This evening did not even exist as a concept 3 months ago, and here we are. I would like to think that's a reflection of the Jamhuri and Duke of Gloucester spirit that we make these things happen. We're all here because we have some degree of pride and affection for the school that we all attended. Am I right? Yeah. And this is not a monopoly. I'm going to share this mic with other people if you want. But I also very strongly believe that everybody is entitled to my opinion, so I'm going to share it with you. For me, the Jamhuri story started before Jamhuri, when I was at Government Road Primary School, or what is now known as Moy Avenue, and we were pretty much brainwashed into thinking none of us would ever get into a school like that. And somehow, in my year, there was a confusion where you had to reapply, and one teacher saw it fit that I might be able to get in. So I did, and I did get in, and it was actually all right until I was invited to leave in 1973, in the middle of Form 3. And like many things from Kenya, the climate, the animals and so on, we really came to appreciate it better after we left, right? Certainly in my experience. And what happened to me after coming to the UK, I started school in East London, and I'll give you an account of this in 3 consecutive days, beginning on the 14th of November 1973, which was meant to be my first day at this school. So I came from Jamhuri, where I was in a boys' school, with everything that goes with Jamhuri. You all know the requirements, the discipline and everything else. And I started in this massive comprehensive school in East London. So the first day was 14th of November, it was actually cancelled because Princess Anne was getting married. And you know, looking back, I think that was fair enough, given the track record of the royal family. It was only her first wedding, so that's okay. The second day I went to school, and I was shocked to see all these girls around in the school, and it was not something I was used to, but you know, you think, okay. But what really stunned me was partway through that day, two things happened. The deputy head called me up to interview me because he wanted to know what my education background was, and his happened to be physics. And he started asking me questions leading to a discussion on Brownian motion. And little did he know that just a few weeks before, and it is such an amazing coincidence to be able to say this, that at the science lab in Jamhuri, Dr. Smith, who is actually here tonight, had demonstrated Brownian motion to me in a small chamber, and it was like falling off a log explaining this to him, and he was shocked because this is something that in that school only sixth formers knew about. I was trying to join third or fourth or something. Anyway, but then the second thing of that day was in the break time, I saw these girls smoking cigarettes with teachers, and you know, none of it made sense from the discipline I'd come from Jamhuri. So that evening, after school, I went to the local education office to complain about the school. This actually happened. So I went and said, this school is rubbish. This is not how schools should be. And I explained all this to him, and the guy looked at me and said, the words he used were not words I can repeat here tonight. But he made his feelings known to me. What did I think I was? What an upstart. What did I expect from education? This is how it was going to be. So in the end, I accepted it and felt, oh well, so be it. So the third day, I went to school thinking, how bad can it get? And on that day, the headmaster eloped with one of the sixth form girls. This is fact. I wish it was fiction, but it's not. It is fact. Wanstead High School in East London, November 1973. Look it up. It's in the public domain. So after that, I gave up, and I have to say that what carried me through after that to get into university and a reasonably successful life thereafter was the momentum. Again, going back to the physics, the momentum from Jamhuri, and I would, to my dying day, say that I made it. Not because of the school in East London, but despite the school in East London. So, thank you to Jamhuri, thank you to everybody who shares that spirit. And
Harish Verma spoke so beautifully. Give him a big round of applause, please. The main instigator, हम जब भी बाहर जाते थे डिनर के लिए, जब भी इकट्ठा होते थे, whenever we used to meet, he always used to say, Valia, we got to do something about this school get together. Eventually, he told me, I've got some good news for you. I've met one guy who is as keen and ambitious as us, and that happens to be Arvind Shah. And this man, he just closed his eyes and he says, it doesn't matter what the cost is, just go ahead and do it. Because I'm very passionate about my school days, I'm very passionate about this whole thing. And he made it happen right from day one. And believe you me, he has not relaxed at all for the last fortnight. He's been at it. Whatever you see today, everything you see here is because of Arvind Shah. Give him a big round of applause. Came up with such innovative ideas. He said all Dukes and Jamhurians will get one school tie and of course one sweater, you know, which is the bottle green sweater. And that was his idea too. And he got it done, in fact. Have you all got your ties and your sweaters? Well, he said, if you behave yourselves, बहुत जल्दी घर जाने की करोगे तो नहीं मिलेगा. You have to sit till the end.
great pleasure to introduce Pega and her company to you.